Welcome back, good viewer. This is the Skyrider, and here we are, back in the Freedom Fortress, back above ground, out of Shadow's caverns. And before we discover what new threat awaits Freedom Force today, we will train up our heroes. So, Manbot and the Ant leveled up last time. So I think we will put Grim Resolve, because that's quite useful. It's an attribute that makes him more resistant to stun damage. Yes, I haven't really talked about stats and attributes that much, I'll just do that quickly. Each character has 5 stats. In each stat you get a number ranging between 1 and 10, 10 being good, 1 being bad. Strength determines how powerful melee attacks are. Speed, how fast they move. Agility, how good they are at dodging. Endurance, the amount of health they have. And energy, how fast their energy regenerates. And each of these will, define how the character are. Wow. Good English today, Skyrider. And me fail English? That's impossible. Had to be said. And we will buy Energy Leech, which is draws energy from all targets in the area, and upgrade Disruption simply because it's cheap to do so. The Ant as well. We will buy Nimble, I think, for him, which is good because it upgrades his agility by a lot. It takes away a few of his hit points, but he's got an endurance of 6, which isn't too bad. So we can afford that, and we'll get Ultrasonic Squeal as well, I think. Yes, that's a good idea. Or do I want to upgrade Acid Bomb? No, Ultrasonic Squeal. We can upgrade Acid Bomb next time. Good. Okay, just a quick example of what I mean here. Stats. As you can see here, Man of War has the attribute Cold-Blooded, which means that he's vulnerable to cold, because of course what the material type is of your hero determines their standard resistances and vulnerabilities. So flesh is vulnerable to acid and radiation, but in this case, because of that attribute, he's vulnerable to cold as well. And when one can create one's own heroes in this game, I personally, it's fun, but I can never seem to get it right. I always find they're either too powerful or not powerful enough. I can never seem to get it right. So yes, so if you were to add the cold-blooded attribute and give your hero a vulnerability to cold, then it gives you more character points when creating the hero. So, for example, that's minus however much it is, I don't know off the top of my head, 200, say, which gives you an extra 200 points to spend on stats or powers or something like that. So that's why you would put that in there. But I ramble on about all that. That's just something that you can do should you so wish. Let's discover what Mentor and Minuteman are going to talk about.
A quiet afternoon in the Freedom Force base. Yet still the forces of the domain work against the Earth. Can rest ever come for the truly vigilant?
Look at this letter we've received, Minuteman.
More fan mail?
Not this time. It is a warning of a crime that is about to take place.
Involving Pinstripe. Time to teach that crook a lesson.
Look carefully. This was left with a legal firm 20 years ago.
What? That's impossible!
Clearly, it is very possible.
But how could anyone even know Pinstripe would exist 20 years ago?
Did somebody say Pinstripe?
Apparently so. What's with the get-up, lad?
It's my costume. I'm coming with you.
Sorry, lad. This isn't a game for children.
Well, this child saved your bacon, Minuteman. You gave me these powers.
Listen, Nick. The team will be heading into the center of Pinstripe's territory. The place will be swarming with his thugs.
You can't stop me going with them.
I can and I will. Leave Pinstripe to the others. Let's get the team together. Nick, you stay here with me.
That's what you think.
Oh, Liberty Lad's growing up and becoming all rebellious. So, we will take with us on this mission the Ant and Man of War, for reasons that will eventually become apparent. Let us enter the fray.
This isn't going to be easy. Even ignoring the fact that this whole tip-off business is suspicious, Pinstripe could be anywhere.
Can't believe we managed to hijack a whole truckload of colored televisions. The boss is gonna be happy with us.
Yep, we better report in and let them know what a haul we got. It's gonna take the boys all night to unload.
Report in, eh? I guess it's time for Liberty Lad to show what he is made of. Let's start the ball rolling by asking these thugs some questions.
What was that? Hey, it's one of those Freedom Force guys. Waste them!
And here we have the start of what is quite possibly one of my favourite missions in the game, simply because it shows off all that is great about this game, and the feel of it all. It really shows off the true feel of Freedom Force, which is something I really like.
Take that!
Now, a note about this mission is that this part of the mission anyway is that you're controlling Liberty Lad, obviously, and this is another one-man mission. And the Liberty Lad is quite a good character.
No more! I'll squeal! No more! I'll squeal!
Yes, you will, mate.